Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day. I was going to do this outside, but this tablet, well, if you know me, you know this tablet. Okay, so prepping 101. I have a lot of people very much interested in preparing it. They're seeing the shelves go down. They remember the limits. They remember how hard it was to find a loaf of bread. So I've had a lot of questions asked to me in my personal life at work and people that know me. How do you start? You start with your daily needs. Get up in the morning and write down every product you use every day from the time you get up until the time you go to bed. This includes your whole household, your pets, your livestock, and even your car and vehicle. What does your car and vehicle use every day that you may need some of? Transmission fluid, brake fluid, oil, antifreeze, all of those wonderful things that you need for your car. Okay. Of course, toilet paper to garbage bags. This is all of your products that are paper products, such as toilet paper, paper towels, Kleenex, napkins, what is it? Paper plates, and garbage bags. I mean, when you get up in the morning, you don't really actually realize that you're using a garbage bag because you're not taking it out every day, but you are putting something into it every day. So that is an everyday need. Mouth care to toe care. This is all of your personal care products from the top of your head and to the bottom of your foot. Cleaning, deodorizing, shaving, brushing, whatever it is, that's your personal care. And then you want to add your seasonal dailies and emergency needs. For example, I don't drink cocoa in the spring and summer. I still drink coffee, but in the winter, fall and winter, it's like, oh, cocoa. What a nice, relaxing little sweet treat I can have. So maybe cocoa will be one of your daily needs that you're going to add. Lotion. Maybe you don't really use a whole lot of body lotion in the spring and summer, but as you know, in the wintertime, you kind of dry out sometimes. You need that little extra bit of lotion. So you get that. That's part of your seasonal daily needs. Your emergency needs, obviously, Band-Aids and first aid, all of that. You know what you need. Alcohol, peroxide, all of those things that can be helpful in a first aid situation. Antibiotic cream, any kind of wraps or compresses. Just always think about your emergency needs. Okay, drinks to seasonings. This is your food. I mean, this is what you're using every day. Like, for example, instant coffee is a huge daily prep for me. Huge. I drink a lot of instant coffee. And then my seasonings, I have my favorite seasonings, but I always want to make sure that I have those that I need when I can find them at their lowest price. Whether they're clearanced or reduced or it's a good sale, I'm going to buy that at the rock bottom price so I have those in my stockpile. And my dogs went out, so I'm going to try to make this very, very quickly. Okay, also think about bins, buckets, shelves, milk crates, mylar, whatever you think you're going to have to start needing. Start picking those things up when you find them on sale. Go to Goodwill, find the little plastic shelves. You might pay $8 for it, but I'm going to tell you something. I can't believe how expensive they are in the stores. $15 to $20 for a little plastic drawer shelf. No, thank you. So always look for your bins, your buckets, your shelves, your milk crates, and your mylar things. So this is how I do it. Your number one goal are your daily needs. Your number two goals are your extras and your backups for those daily needs. Example, instant milk, shelf-stable milk, things like that. Maybe you use a lot of minute rice, instant rice. Well, make sure you have long grain rice, something that can last a little bit longer, and you may have to cook it and learn how to cook, but guess what? It's a backup for your daily rice use. So just an example there. Number three, your pantry midterm products. These are your soups, your raviolis, all of those canned goods, and if you do baking goods, make sure you have those in bins. Make sure that you do the appropriate things to make sure you don't have little buggers later. Okay, number four is your medical first aid, and also for your pet and your livestock. That's very important, number four. Make sure that you have plenty of medical first aid, and then you also want to think about your pets and your livestock. For example, wormers, flea control, medical ointments, sprays, things for first aid for them as well. And then number 5 on my list is cooking, heat, and lighting. That's going to be a little more for seasonal as well as a longer term prep thing. Now cooking and heat, I do a lot of sterno cans. I have not used them, but every winter I get, or every fall, I get enough appropriate for that time frame, so I'm always stocked up. So that's one of my winter stocks. I may not use them. I may only buy 12, but you know what? I buy 12 every year. I've not used them yet, so I've got quite a bit stocked up. Lighting. Right now on clearance, you will find the little outside solar lights that you can stick in the ground. Grab those up, put them in a bin somewhere, and if you need lighting, if there is an electrical situation, you can put those out during the daytime, bring them in at night, and you have a source of light. They may not last very much, but if you're getting them really cheap, just buy a lot. I think I've given 10 cents a piece at one point in time to like 20 of them. So for $2, I got 20 of those, and they're in my little building. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the products that are not food, well, some food products, but things you can look at that are seasonal or they're closing out or stuff. And these are like some of my major preps here. So let's just look and see what we've got. These products are things that I have found that I thought were absolutely wonderful for my preps. So we have garbage bags. Let's see here how I can do this. Okay, $4.29, marked down from $8.49, so half off. I had a $2 coupon, which made it $2.29 for 45 of these bags. Really good price. Now, in the same spectrum as garbage bags, or more garbage bags, but, okay, we have 80 bags for $4.29. These used to be $8.49 as well, so this is half off. So, $6.50, I have 45 plus 85, or 80, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 105 bags, right? Yeah. So there you go. Great way to get your garbage bags for your paper products. Another everyday product. Now, I don't think that you're going to have a problem finding these right now. These were considered your spring or your summer picnic items for 79 cents. Used to be $1.59. It's not that big of a savings, but it is. 48 spoons. Now, not too long ago, I actually got forks. So now I'm going to take these up into my chicken barn and use them to mix her food with. Another seasonal thing that I thought was pretty cool. I'm really kind of confused, though, about the jerky. The jerky seasoning. This is 6.20 ounces. This is good for 6 pounds of meat. Now, isn't deer season just now coming in? Yeah, I'm not understanding it, but this was $1.99. They're normally like $8, and I went ahead and grabbed 4 of them. That would do 24 pounds of meat, and I thought, what the heck, maybe I'll do some outside jerky making this winter when I'm stuck out, just something fun to do. So I went ahead and I got these, but I was, like I said, I was kind of confused because with deer season coming in, why do we have them on sale now? Don't know. Hardware store find. Okay, this one is Mrs. Wages. Let's see if I get it. Mrs. Wages Dill Pickle Quick Process Pickle Mix. This is 6.5 ounces, and let's see here. It should be a gallon. 9 pounds of pickling cucumbers. Wow, that's a lot. 3.5 cups of white distilled vinegar, 7 cups of water, 1 pouch. This does a lot. This does a lot of pickles. So, you know what? I gave 25 cents for it. Watch your pickling areas, especially like in your hardware stores and stuff. They want to get it out of there. They're not real happy about having to carry all your canning stuff anyway. They're like, yeah, hammers, nails, and they have these things that they put out promotionally and they're ready to get rid of them. So 25 cents for this, and I can make pickles in the wintertime, and I don't have to go and buy a bunch of pickling spices or get into my stockpile. I just pull this out and make some. I could even do pickled eggs. There you go. Think about that. Add some hot pepper flakes to it and make some pickled eggs. Wonderful. Okay, this here is a torch wick. I gave 10 cents for it. There's 2 of them. Now, what happened was I got a bunch of the oil for 90% off, 65 cents. I had 19 of them, gave 9 away. But I didn't have any wicks, and these were the only 2 I could find. So this weekend I am going to go to Dollar General and see if I can find some more wicks. Now, I'm going to say this, and people are going to go, oh my God. Tampons will make a decent lamp with the lamp oil. Just saying, it goes up the string into the bulk of it, and you can actually use a tampon as a wick. Just saying. Done it. Not being gross. Seriously. Okay. Pets and livestock. You're going to find things on clearance that are quite confusing. Like, look at this. Okay. Let's see here. This is an herbal wormer. It's normally $18.99, and I got it for $5.79. And it does all kinds of livestock. You can use it on your dogs, so on and so forth. And just a wonderful package. I got several of them. I think there's more. I'm kind of waiting for the other ones to go down even further. But $5.79 for an $18.99 product. It's got a really good seal. And now I have wormer for my animals. And it's natural. So if I do screw up, guess what? It's not going to hurt them. It might make them have the runs. Who cares? They're going to be wormed. So look out for things like this. Now, seasonings. I have a top 2, but there's always that other one I need. Now, for example, seasoned salt. That's something I use quite often, especially when I'm doing ground beef. And I found this on clearance for, well, it was $1.59. So not a bad price for seasoned salt. And that's something I have that I can use all year long. Okay, these are my 2 go-tos. I do pollo asada and steak seasonings. This one has my pepper and my dehydrated little vegetables in it to make it really good. Garlic, some onion, so on and so forth. So I love steak seasoning. And then this one, the pollo asada, is just a really good herbal kind of Mexican flavored seasoning. These 2 I use. These 2 I stockpile. So I have quite a few of these. I bought every one they had. I bought every one they had of these. So I think I'm good for the winter and probably in through next spring. So I've got that going for now. So those are kind of some of my daily needs. Okay. Now, other things. Oops. I'm trying to get to it. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to find this stuff or not. But look, this is $3.89, used to be $6.99. It's the 3-ply face masks. There's 15 of them. So for $3.89, I got 15 of these disposables. Okay, and I've got those in my medical. Now these are the Hanes. They're marked $4.99. They were $17.99, guys. Oh my goodness! And there's 10 reusable masks. Okay, so these can be washed. That's good. Now, this one is kind of fun. Now, this was last year. I found this one at Kroger. It was $4.99, and it went down to 79 cents. I cannot believe that this little spider mask was $4.99. Are you kidding me? But I have several of them, and I have one I'm getting ready to break out to wear to work just for the Halloween week. So, you know, I've got it, and it's reusable, so I can wash it, put it in a baggie, and wear it next year. Fantastic. Okay, something else with your preps that you really want to consider right now on clearance, even if you don't use them, even if you're not interested, there are some things that you might want to. check this out. Microgreens. Yesterday they went on clearance at Dollar General for 90% off, which would make that a dime. Fantastic. Now, if you wait till this weekend, you'll get another 50% off of it, which will make it 5 cents. And of course, any kind of seeds that you're finding right now on clearance, just get them. Greens, vegetables, fruits, anything like that. Well, whoops, we just lost some. A little product that I think is fantastic that I always buy, these little rope lights. I have one in my duck barn. When I go in, I can turn it on, and it's lasted a long time. It takes AA batteries, I believe. And I'm going to tell you something. I've had it in there for 2 years, and it's doing great. So I found this one. I thought, well, great. I'm going to put this one in my closet, my pantry, so I can see what I'm doing. I hope I gave you guys some information that is helpful to you. Just remember, prepping starts with your daily needs. Everything that you need daily is how you should start your prepping. Let's see. Okay, so prepping 101 is start with your daily needs. Just write down everything you use for the day. You'll be surprised at the products that you use, or the products when you go back you forgot you used that you just take for granted. Hugs from a distance. You all have a great day. I've got to get these puppies outside and then get ready for work. Bye, y'all.